Hey everyone, I wanted to take some time to talk a bit more about our campaign Discord channel. It's pretty straightforward, but it's worth highlighting why we're going to use it and what its value is, just so that everyone's on the same page about it and understands what we're going to use it for and why we should use it as much as we can. I'm still working on how best to do these whiteboard videos, but I'm going to just get them up close and personal so that everyone can see this. This is just here in my campaign office. So first, let's talk a little bit about why we want to use Discord. First is it fits in with the key goal of ours of speed, purpose, and culture. Campaign Discord is a place, first and foremost, to really get people that fit our culture into the campaign so that we can all work together, collaborate, and get things done efficiently. That ties obviously into speed and thing with purpose. I've kind of said for a while now that this campaign is about doing small things every day to help us win. Some campaigns, they frankly waste a lot of money on events and ideas that just don't really help them win. I'm a public policy nerd. I'm someone who's followed politics for a long time. I am running for Congress to obviously get things done. And so I don't want to waste time while we're here because time is valuable. We all like to have fun. We all like to go grab a beer or something like that. And we'll still do those fun things as part of this campaign, but we want to be really respectful of people. That again kind of ties into ease of access and communication. So it is a great communication tool. You can share links, flyers, QR codes, Google Docs, PDFs, websites. Everything you want to share, you can share on Discord. It's very easy to use. It might take time to get used to, but again, it does a really good job of getting everyone on the same page, sharing resources, that sort of thing. It's also a really good place for questions. So say you volunteer for my campaign for the first time, you don't know what to do, you're lost, you need help, whatever. Myself or volunteers and people who I want to help run this Discord channel, we can guide you in the right direction. Everyone is supposed to help each other here, all right? So that's kind of a key goal as to why we're using it. Ties into some of the advantages that I sort of already touched on, but I'll touch on them again here. The first is that it's free and easy to use. And stress enough how important that is because most campaigns, they want you to use tools that are either very hard to use or in some cases very exclusive. I'm not going to go through all the examples of that, but you can download Discord on the Apple Store or Google Play App Store. It's very quick and easy to set up, and it's desktop, tablet, and mobile friendly. All right. So if you're on Android, you can use it. If you're on iPhone, you can use it. If you have some tablet, you can use it. Again, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And not only is it fast, pretty self-explanatory, but you can use a personal or professional. So that just kind of gives you more flexibility. And I probably should have written that down on this board. But, say you're at work and you just want to know what's going on with the campaign, right? You're sitting there for, PNC Bank is a big one here, right? So you work for PNC Bank or you work somewhere else here in Raleigh or Cary, but it's 3 p.m. in the day. You want to know what you can do to help the campaign. Go to our Discord channel. That is where you will find the information you need to know to help this campaign win. And like I said, you can do that on your phone, your laptop, whatever. It's free for everyone to use. All right, we want to make it equitable for everyone to use. So as long as you have an internet connection and a device, hop on there and we'll make you as capable of a volunteer as you can be. And we have plenty of ways for you to help, whether you know me personally, professionally, or you're getting to know me for the first time. Let's also then talk about some of the roles we plan to have for Discord. Now, think of it as a way to no pun intended, organize an organization and coordinate an organization at that. Most organizations, they use email, or they use something like Microsoft Teams, for example. Sometimes even like Slack and things like that to coordinate activities and all that stuff, right? If you're an adult in the working world, you're familiar with that. We intend to do a very similar thing with Discord, where not only can we share email updates and other social media updates on Discord, but any volunteer or important campaign updates, they're all going to be in our Discord channel. So my goal is over time to make sure that everyone has what they need on Discord. They can access it easily. If they're looking for what I said 2 weeks ago as a candidate, they can go find it there. Or go find it on our YouTube channel or something like that, which will also be able to find easily. You'll find the full policy platform on Discord. You'll find the feedback form for that policy platform on Discord. All right. Everything, like I said, has purpose, speed, and culture built into it. Our roles kind of reflect that. So if you're brand new, maybe you're meeting me for the first time, you're just kind of going to be a general supporter. Pretty straightforward. You'll have access to all the things you need, but you won't have any type of leadership role. Sergeants are going to be more we know well and trust well enough to, help out with some maybe bigger tasks here and there, especially with things in person. We do plan to do things in person. It's not just an online campaign. So keep that in mind. We want to have volunteer leaders. You can fill out, a short form to become a volunteer leader that is already linked in the Discord as we speak. So you can check that out there. We want to get as many leaders as we can because we want to inspire leaders and the next generation. Lastly, the Captain's Council. Just my inner circle, for lack of a better term. Who is in or out of that circle is frankly entirely up to me based on, who I trust, who I know well, and who I know can really kind of help contribute to the campaign, that sort of thing. There's no strict requirement other than, of course, I have to know who you are. I have to have that level of trust for you to be in that inner circle. Maybe you're, someone with the next expertise in one field or the other. We'd love to have all sorts of diverse perspectives on that. So if you're interested in joining, just let me know. See what we can do. And again, I already touched on many of these, but just to repeat, we'll use Discord for all sorts of stuff, weekly updates, volunteer opportunities, coordinated activities, fun discussions, so much more. In a lot of ways, the world is your oyster, and very similarly, Discord is kind of your oyster as well. It is very flexible. You can do a lot of stuff, and you can bring a lot of people together to accomplish great things. That's exactly what we want to do for this campaign. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, just let me know in the Discord channel. And let's get to work.